Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you how to make an amazingly delicious sugar-free blueberry cheesecake that doesn't require baking and doesn't contain eggs. It's also very easy to make. So let's get to it. In the bowl of my food processor I have 130 grams of soft digestive biscuits, and to them I'm adding 50 grams of melted butter. The butter should be slightly warm, but make sure it's not hot. When you have a fine crumb mixture that looks like this, stop the food processor, remove the blades, and then give the biscuits a little stir. Now put the biscuit mixture into a 15 cm springform pan. Use your spatula to make an even layer and then press the biscuits into the bottom of the pan. Line the sides of the pan with acetate. The acetate sheet makes it very easy to remove the cake from the pan and ensures you'll obtain those beautiful, perfect sides. Hydrate 4 sheets of gelatin in ice-cold water and let them sit. If you don't have gelatin sheets, you can also use granular gelatin, 6 grams. In that case, you're gonna need 50 milliliters of cold water. While the gelatin hydrates, whip 200 milliliters of very cold whipping cream to a soft peak. Use the lowest speed of your mixer and mix for no longer than a minute and a half. In my mixing bowl, I have 200 grams of cream cheese, and to that I'm adding 100 grams of mascarpone because I want a really creamy cheesecake. I prefer to start with a whisk rather than a spatula because it brings the cheeses together more easily. Then I'm adding 70 grams of erythritol. Of course, you can use any other natural sugar substitute you like. Mix vigorously for 1 to 2 minutes. And to really bring out all the flavors of those lovely blueberries, 10 milliliters of fresh lemon juice. After 1 or 2 minutes of mixing, you'll have a smooth, creamy mixture that looks like this. Now's the point where you switch to a silicone spatula because you want to scrape off the walls of the bowl. And then it's back to the whisk for a minute or so just to make sure there aren't any lumps. In my bowl, I have 100 grams of blueberry puree that I heated up in the microwave, and to that I'm adding the hydrated gelatin. Mix until you have a glossy and shiny mixture. This only takes a few seconds because the hot puree dissolves the gelatin in no time at all. Now add the blueberry puree to the cheese mixture and mix very well. Start with the whisk and then move on to the spatula. And while I mix this beautiful cream, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. When you take the spatula, scrape off the walls of the bowl again and mix until there are no more visible streaks of white. And now it's time to add the softly whipped cream. At first, mix with the whisk and then finish off with the spatula to ensure a perfectly homogeneous result. Because the cream is cold, the mixture thickens as soon as you add it, so it's best if you work fast here because the gelatin will set very quickly. Whenever you want to obtain a perfectly homogeneous cream, it's best to finish off with a soft silicone spatula. Oh my god, would you look at that? How beautiful is that blueberry cream cheese filling? Pour it right over the biscuit base and then shake the pan to level it. Then, put a towel under the pan and tap the pan against your work surface for a couple of times to release the bigger air bubbles. To decorate the sugar-free blueberry cheesecake, press fresh blueberries into the soft surface. And to add some contrast, add a few fresh red currants as well. All you have to do now is wait. Refrigerate the cake for 4 hours. After that time has passed, you can safely remove the ring. And now you can see how useful the acetate is. Simply peel away the plastic to reveal those beautiful sides. Then use a large offset spatula, one that's made of silicone or plastic so you don't scratch your pan. Push it under the base of the cake and remove it to your serving platter. Don't worry, the base won't break, it's sturdy enough because of all that butter we added at the beginning. Keep the cake in place with a small offset spatula and pull the other one from underneath. If you like this recipe, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and let me know in the comments below what you'd like to see next. Until next time, Dessertophiles!